Hello and welcome everybody to the Fellowship Gaming live stream this evening. Thank you for joining us, and please look at our social media for additional content and our Patreon to support new content. If you are new, please subscribe and give us a like. Now sit back, grab a drink and or a snack, and enjoy the stream. Now for some legal fun. Fellowship Gaming uses trademarks and or copyrights owned by Paizo Inc., used under Paizo's community use policy. We are expressly prohibited from charging you to access or use this content. Fellowship Gaming is not published, endorsed, or specifically approved by Paizo. For more information about Paizo Inc. and Paizo products, visit paizo.com. Okay, fantastic everybody. Today we will be playing Starfinder, Season 1, Episode 14, Star Sugar Heartlove. Our favorites, with lovely Carmine, Captain Carmine, dancing on the holodrums in the front. I'm going to go over some cool stuff here. If you guys have any boons regarding 1-1 or 1-4, 1-1 will be important, and if you've played 1-4, let me know. You guys are currently en route to Songbird Station, which is located in the diaspora.
Okay, you said 1-01?
Yeah, the commencement or Cries from the Drift.
I have the commencement on her.
Okay.
There's a boon you want to slot. And you can guess which one that is.
The CD?
Yes.
She
The Star
still has it.
The Star Sugar Heartlove CD.
She has it.
And you guys are en route to the concert of possibly the decade that has been in the making for the last 2 years. Star Sugar Heartlove at Songbird Station in the diaspora. It's gonna be great. You've been invited by Zig Vigix, the leader of the Exo Guardians, and along with you is Historia 7. I'm gonna read to you guys descriptions of the band so that you guys know what you're going to expect, because Ziggy is so happy to talk about them. Ziggy says, the band's Strawberry Machine Cake uses realistic hollow avatars as stage personas, and its members have even switched their avatars a few times in the past. The current avatars of Strawberry Machine Cake are listed below. Bone. They are an enormous white-scaled vest with black skull-like patterns on their face, and they wear an extremely elegant white kimono. She plays a black electric koto that is covered in wicked-looking spikes, and she occasionally offers deep bass rumbles or heavy metal roars for the band's more experimental sugar pop numbers. Captain Carmine. She is a petite human woman of Tien ancestry, who wears a flamboyant red pirate coat over red and black knee-length dress. Captain Carmine is both the lead singer and percussionist, dancing out the beat on top of a set of hover drums. Mimi Metal, a small human woman with dark skin who wears a black haori over her pink and black knee-length dress, and has her black frizzy hair pulled into a pair of pom-poms on top of her head. Mimi Metal energetically plays a rose-pink electric guitar. Tsuchiko, a cobra-headed girl wearing an extraordinary frilly pink and red Lolita fashion dress, as well as a red ribbon on her head. Tsuchiko plays a bright red electric bass guitar. And Ziggy is just going off and telling you how awesome these are on the day-and-a-half trip through the diaspora. Go ahead and introduce who you'll be playing tonight and the pre-gen that you've selected. Let's start with Brian.
Alright, tonight brings the return of Bojan Honeysnout. I can only assume some temporal accident has sent him back in time, as the last time he saw Ziggy, he was in a hover chair, and terrible things had happened. But now everything is fine, and he is slightly confused by this bubbly Ziggy before him.
Casey.
Okay, so tonight I will be playing Aletha Sylvarin. She is a half-elven technomancer, not actually from the Starfinder galaxy, but is a transplant from a different galaxy. So, contrary to what most people in this galaxy see as half-elves, she's actually short. But she is a very adept technomancer, and with that, she is also a very adept face character.
Mike?
So I will be
I
playing
heard it knock. Excuse me. Continue.
Ajax. He's a Yasuki operative that his specialty is into hacking. He's from Atkin. He's a more of a punk heavy metal rat. And then we selected Valero, the La Junta Vanguard for our pre-gen. I don't know, does anyone have more experience doing the Vanguard?
I do.
I played the high level one once. That was fun.
So I've only glimpsed through them, I haven't actually...
Essentially, start of the turn, you get a +1 AC bonus, and then just run up and punch people. You get extra key points, essentially. That's the max capacity is your Constitution modifier. You can burn those to do kind of a plethora of things. One is you can burn one for an extra 1d4 damage. You can give yourself a plus 10 feet of enhancement movement. And I think there's maybe one more thing I can't remember. It's been a while since I played my Vanguard.
Yeah, it should have a list on the
Yeah.
sheet. Let's see.
Fantastic.
What's something?
Rainbow-colored lights dance around the glittering asteroid temple known as Songbird Station, one of the premier performing arts center in the Pack Worlds. Zigvigix nearly presses their eyes against the starship's view screen as they watch the station come closer, their antennae vibrating with a visible excitement. Look, there it is! Zigvigix's telepathic voice exclaims with a high-pitched psychic punctuation that resembles a mental squeal. I'm so happy that all of you were able to come. I know this was short notice and that everyone has been so busy lately. The last remark seems sincerely directed toward the other occupant, the android Historia 7. After a long moment, Historia 7 nods in acknowledgement to Zigvigix's words. When my friends were trapped in the Skyward Stars, all I had left were these tickets to remind me of what I and the Starfinder Society lost. The Sheeran continues, clasping their hands together to keep them from shaking. It means so much to me that those seats didn't stay empty. I can't think of a better memorial for my local comrades than to attend this concert with new friends and new Starfinders, to show everyone what the Society has gained. Oh, wow, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make it awkward. Don't worry, you haven't replaced anyone. Zigvigix reveals a set of palm-sized discs, which activate to create 3D images of a diverse group of Starfinder agents. It's the best I can do for them now, but we'll all watch the concert together, just like we planned. Afterward, I'm going to take them to meet the band. Strawberry Machine Cake always sends hollow avatars out to interview some of their fans after the concerts. And they post all the most interesting pictures and stories on their band page. If I asked, I'm sure they'd offer a shout out to my missing friends. And to the Starfinder Society as a whole, to let everyone know we're still here.
Oh, shit.
They look to the screen. Oh, look, it's our turn to dock! I should get back to the comms. And they scurry out of the room. The door to the shuttle cockpit hisses shut. And for a few moments, Historia 7 kind of looks at it. Waits a moment. And then looks back at you. Starfinders, Historia 7 says, without preamble. I understand most of you are here for the revelry of the concert, but I must confess that it was not my motive for joining you and Zigvigix. There is a person of interest on Songbird Station, a human man named Hira Lanzio, who I believe to be connected to a conspiracy involving the Scoured Stars. I require a group of Starfinders to briefly detain Hira Lanzio so that I can conduct an interrogation of this matter. I hope that you might be amenable to helping me with this task, so long as this mission is carried out cleanly and with precision. I do not foresee this interfering with your presence at the actual concert. It would also be efficient if Zigvigits remained unaware of the secondary objective. There's no reason to ruin their much-needed relaxation time. What questions do you have about this mission for me?
That would be metagaming hard.
Who are we looking for again? And what
Lanzio?
do they look like?
Their name is Hira Lanzio. I am unaware of his exact location, but I know he's a human male. He's often protected by security guards, but he was unable to bring his security guards with him here, which is why we have made the move now to go after him. He usually wears a suit. He's got short black hair and wears sunglasses. That's the extent of what we know about him.
That is the only extent, or do you know of any, like, maybe vices that could be used as weaknesses against him?
We know very little about him, the person. We know more about his activities. Unfortunately, we do not have a good dossier on his likes and dislikes to give to you.
That's unfortunate.
Let's see. We said detain. Are we taking him someplace?
The ideal is to detain him, to learn more about this shadow organization that is supposedly involved with the Scoured Stars incident. Detaining him will allow us to question him at our leisure. If you have no more questions, feel free to make knowledge checks, culture or diplomacy.
Let's see. Well, I'll activate my Honeybee app for an 18 diplomacy. That's my computer's artificial personality.
So Ajax got the 27 on
27?
culture.
I got an 18 diplomacy.
That's good
18
enough.
Diplomacy.
27 is good enough.
No, I'm gonna roll, damn it.
Hope you get a 2.
That almost happened.
That is the odds. I could say 2 and it's going to happen.
But it's an 18 on the die.
Well, that's
I'm
good.
using computers, so that gives me a 34.
For culture or diplomacy?
Computers, I thought you said.
Culture or diplomacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll go with a culture of 33.
That works.
I mentioned my computer. That was
Yeah, he has a.
He mentioned
Right.
computer. Okay, that's
Yeah, he used a computer. He has an AI that allows him to do it.
no. I have culture.
Okay.
So my culture is a plus 15. 18,
That's really good.
33.
Strawberry Machine Cake is a hollow avatar sugar pop band that has recently exploded in popularity across the Pack Worlds and beyond. Tickets to their Songbird Station concert have been a hotly sought-after commodity, to the point that several high-profile cases of ticket theft, fraud, and scalping have been in the news in recent weeks. The band recently installed a high-powered force shield to keep over-enthusiastic crowds off the stage, after the band's manager was nearly trampled by fans attempting to reach the band during a station layover. The band's hollow avatar projector is rumored to be one of the most sophisticated in both the Pack Worlds and the Viscarium, routinely accomplishing feats that many would have considered impossible with current hologram technology. The band has a staggering amount of legal protections in place to keep anyone from accessing or studying their equipment, leaving their performance secrets a mystery.
There it is. Okay.
You can feel the ship buffeting and docking, and you hear the pneumatic hiss of the airlock cycling and joining up with Songbird Station. And you guys head out into the concert waiting area. A sea of pink and red fills the theater lobby of Songbird Station as fans of all shapes and sizes loudly cheer and wave handmade signs above their heads. Bright pink spotlights illuminate the gigantic posters of the band members that plaster the walls, and upbeat music blasts from speakers on the ceiling.
Wow, that was very loud.
Very loud, but I got chills just reading that, because every time I play this one or run it, I think of Final Fantasy X-2, the opening to it, where they have the robots come out and everybody starts. It's a concert, and that's what I remember, and that's how I remember this one.
Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to get kind of a gist of what people are really wearing,
Okay, yeah.
and then I'm going to use my glamour projector
Okay.
to make my armor look very party girl-esque.
Okay, you can have one of 4 outfits, essentially. You can have glam, Lolita, heavy metal, or glitter K.
Okay, she's going to go Lolita,
Okay.
because being a short half-elf, she can pull that.
Okay. And I'm assuming your colors are going to match everything. Loads of pink, loads of red,
Oh,
slashes of
yeah.
black in there. Okay.
Oh yeah, she is pink overload.
You look like you belong.
Exactly. And cut to the navel.
I look like I'm dragged here by my friends who want to share this experience with me.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm
I'm definitely taking
his
the
armor,
time.
so
Okay.
he's good.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking the time to do the pigtails. Big pigtails.
Fantastic. That is.
And she is enthusiastically cheering, just like everyone else.
Good. It's loud. It's real loud. So right now, it's still a bit of time before the concert starts, but it is just packed. If you've ever been to a convention with like 50,000 people, or even like 30,000 people,
Or
like,
just seen any of the Gen Con pictures?
yeah, seen any of the Gen Con videos, anything like that? It's a lot of people. You can't just push your way to the front. So you got 2 options. You can go to the left, or you can go to the right.
Let me see. We do have a Valero. We might be able to push 4 way through.
Let's see. I will let the die decide. Honeybee, roll. Honeybee says right.
Right?
Okay, we have 1 for right. Going right?
Oh, sorry. What were our options? Right?
Left or right?
Left or left. Because right is always wrong.
Right is always wrong. So you have 2 rights and a left. Valero will go right.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to abstain from that one.
You guys head off to the right a little bit, and you're just moving through a sea of people. And then suddenly, that sea parts. But in reality, it doesn't. Because the people who are here aren't big people, they're not tall people. You are in a sea of 50 hot pink skittermanders.
Wow.
With a lone Vesk island in the middle of it. There's 2 Vesks, sorry. There's two the teenage vests in the middle of this island. I'll just see 50 Skittermanders, all hot pink.
Okay, I'm gonna envelope to one of the Skitter members and do
Night
my
job.
most bubbly high school girl, teenage squeaky voice. Be like, "Oh my God, I love it! All of you are so pink, and who are they? Oh, I've got to meet them. Can I meet them?"
And I wish I had 6 arms. I know this is the weirdest phraseology. Just be like, they like put their arms up again, yay! And they just like hug you. All of them hug you. And they're like, oh, these are our chaperones. This is Silly and Sally. And they just like, the two just, like, they're 15-year-old teenage girls that are just done being here.
I really.
And one of them loudly says, they're like, this band is overrated. I was gonna call her Susan. Sally. Forget the names I make up on the spot. That's my fault. They're like, this band is overrated. And I'm like, the other one's like, yeah, I know. Why did they force us to come here?
It happens.
No, I mean, Aletha will totally play the fangirl part to the best of her abilities. Like, oh my God, how can you say that? This is Strawberry Machine Cake. And I mean, she pulls out the CD and is like, don't you know they have one of the few CDs still in existence?
And all the Skitter managers go, you got a CD! Like, just all at once, it's the same voice talking to you in a high-pitched voice. There's like a legion of them talking. They're, I can't believe you got a CD. Where did you get it? How much did you pay for it? I want to have it. But no, like, others like, no, we don't have any money for that. I don't care. I'll sell my kidneys.
I activate my environmental protections to drown out the sound just a bit.
What's your race?
Yasuki.
Yosoki. Okay. So we have a Yosoki, an Octopus Bear, a Lashunta, and a half-elf. Okay, sounds good.
The half-elf is playing up fangirl like you wouldn't believe.
There's a part of me that's like, I wonder how much trouble he'll cause. But I'm gonna tap one of the Scaramanders and be like, hey, can you help us through?
Like you just like they go from being super excited to being really excited. They're like, helping! 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 And that is literally what they do. They're just going like this. And they just like line up and they're like, we're helping, na 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 na.
So now you guys lie on your back, and they're just gonna let them surf you over.
Yeah, they will help you crowd surf across the way.
Hey guys, I'm going on the other side.
Yeah, I'll absolutely follow that. That's great thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, you crowd surf. It's not a very far away. But I mean, it's a good 200 or 300 feet. You get across the way. Pretty good job.
I love Scaramanders.
I love you too.
Skittermanders, the greatest foil for the pixie mentality.
Yeah. What is it? Manic pixie mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a Skitter. No, you would honestly try to help, not do something hindering. What does this button do? Well, you're an engineer. Why don't you find out? And then we'll see if we want to push it.
And see, that's the best part. It's like, because sometimes they'll be so helpful, they're just not helpful.
I
But they like
know.
to help, yeah.
I get it. There is the might not be as helpful as they want to be. But it's not the manic pixie, I'm pushing buttons because I'm helpful.
That's why they're the most famous unconquered planet of the Vesperium.
I mean, technically they're conquered.
If you ask the
Congress.
Vesk that, they'll say no.
I don't know. Have the Vesk filled out all the proper forms yet for the conquering of the planet?
No, the Vesk filled them out because you know the Skittermanders helped them.
Oh yeah, they're filled out. They may not be filed, but
Sign
they're filled
here,
out.
and here, and here, here.
You guys make it through the sea of Skittermanders, and you're continuing walking, and someone just beelines it over to you.
Beeline, you say.
A Karasha Lashunta. They just rush you and go,
Yes.
"You have the CD!
Yes, I have the CD.
I want it!
Well, I mean, obviously.
I was sick the day they sold it, and it sold out in 3 hours!
Oh yes, I am well aware of that.
It's not my fault! I missed out! It's the one thing I need to complete my collection! Will you please sell it?" And she holds out an official strawberry dress-up hollow skin. She's like, "Yeah."
It's all you.
I know it's all she's genuinely thinking of this. It's like, sure.
Okay.
Uh,
What?
real quick while this is going. So, I can't do it solely, but I'm going to cast Detect Affliction on her.
Detect affliction?
Yeah, I'm just worried
I mean,
about
go ahead and make your checks then, because you got to roll for that.
It's a
Yeah.
medicine. Well, it's your wisdom first.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
Alright, so 7, so. Nope. Okay, I don't get it.
Only thing I don't
Do you have
like about that
medicine?
spell is it's like a high wisdom check and then a medicine check.
Yeah.
Why two? She hugs you as hard as physically possible. She is so happy and sends you an invite that says, "Burgundy Bear wants to be your friend."
Burgundy Bear?
Burgundy Bear. That's their
BB.
collection name.
Okay.
So that's who took my username.
Does anybody else have that they would like to... Okay, fantastic. You have earned a unique boon.
Yeah, I will accept Burgundy Bears.
You get the Heart Friend Forever boon now.
She's probably a little bit confused about mine, which is Magitech Survival Solutions, Inc.
You guys continue to move on, but as you keep pushing through the crowd, the lights flicker and then drop.
They're about to
Yeah.
play.
And then a few seconds more, bam, they come back on. There's a little bit of screaming, there's a little bit of like scared sounds, but then it's back to everyone just having a great time. It's so loud you can't think. You get to the next section, and there is just a human security guard standing by just a small little booth. And he just looks so frazzled. And you come by and he goes, okay, folks. Do you... Oh, sorry, before you get there, there's two armed Lashunta, like pretty fairly armed Lashuntas, like heavy metal, and they've got big old swords. And he's like, "Those are weapons, right?" And they're like, "No, officer. These are props." He goes, "Fine," and like lets them through. Then he sees you guys and says, "Okay, everyone, I am here to make sure that nobody has brought deadly weapons to this concert. Do you have any deadly weapons or weapons of any kind?
Man, I wish I had like a stack of 5 now.
I mean, she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I completely forgot. And she hands him her survival knife.
Okay.
But
He looks at you.
She's just like, I just totally forget sometimes.
He looks at you and goes, "Thank you," and just hugs you and starts crying. He goes, "Thank you for being honest. You were the first one all day," and just weeping and sobbing uncontrollably on your shoulder. And it's like, "Thank you." Then after a moment, he goes, "Oh, that was such a good release. I didn't know I needed that." He goes, "Do any of you else have weapons?"
Yeah.
"Well, don't worry." And he just takes this gun that looks like this big. It's pretty weird looking. And he just picks up your weapon and just goes, "Ka-ching! Ka-ching! Ka-ching!" And they're now peace bonded. They now have the merciful fusion seal on them. On every weapon you currently have on you.
That I honestly show him?
Yeah.
Ajax shows him his 2 pistols.
If you don't want to show him, you can try a sleight of hand check.
How about if it's already glamored?
It doesn't matter. You can't see it.
Does he eye my cane? And I'm using.
Look at your cake? No.
Like, yeah, you should see this wound. I show my leg where was bit by a Molama.
Oh, jeez.
That sounds painful.
That does.
I'm surprised you still have a leg.
I know.
Especially you're a Yosoki. You're a rat.
Mm-hmm.
Got bit by a walrus.
Yeah.
Yeah. In case anyone watching the stream is wondering, Morlama are intelligent walruses. They're playable. Mine's an envoy.
Yeah, I was
So-
pretty close to dying because it critted me, and it was close.
So these function as Merciful Fusions level 7. So, happy day.
Which is good.
I mean, I'm so tempted to show him my tactical rotating pistol, but it's glamored, and she really doesn't want to break the glamour on it.
It's understandable.
Well, part of me is like, I don't need mysticism to tell him that unfortunately it'll take 24 hours for the seal to activate. But they forgot that.
They do forget that. The writers forgot that that's how fusion seals work. They don't just pop on, pop off. They take 24 hours to function. But, per the rules as written here, because I can't change that, because that's how society runs, your weapons now have the Merciful Fusion attached to them. And it is active.
Which is good because we didn't want to kill our prey.
Or anyone.
Yeah, we're not looking to kill anyone. I mean, of course, to just put it on my survival knife, which is next to useless.
It's a rubber knife now.
Every time you hit someone it says, "I'm sorry."
She would rip that movie off so fast it wouldn't even be funny.
Okay. You have 2 courses of action at this point. You can... There's a service hallway this way. You can kind of go off that direction. Or you can keep going through the crowd.
You want to see who else is around? Maybe we can spot this guy.
We are looking for someone, so yeah, let's try the service hall. Oh, so being a level 6 technomancer, I got my cash capacitor.
Okay, what is it?
I have disguise self as my cash capacitor. Because it's the only spell I really actually have.
That's
Does
terrifying.
the security guy
Isn't
have
it?
a computer nearby?
No, he does not. He has, lack of a better phrase, a cardboard, desk and, a really, really poor sign that says security on front.
I won't lie though. I would like his like fusion seal gun. I was like,
I agree.
that would be fun. Just stamp enemy attacks with.
See, I imagine it's like the jelly gun in Batman, where he's just like shooting explosives, and that's how I imagine just like a rivet gun. Okay. So you guys go down the service hallway. Fantastic.
Yeah, I imagine once I get out of line of sight of the general public, it's like, okay, time to switch things up a bit. And she does a really nice body change, changes her hair color, lengthens it, darkens it. No, actually she lightened it because she's a brunette.
Okay.
So she'll go more blondish, increase her height by a couple inches, looks like it.
No one else.
Fill out a little bit more. She wants to look a little more voluptuous than she is.
She's already stacked, isn't
No,
she?
she isn't.
Okay, I thought
She's
no, that's a different one.
that's her protege.
Okay,
the
that's
opera.
right.
She's stacked. Aletha doesn't have much.
Okay.
Did anyone else hear the theme music? Just me? No? Okay.
What theme music?
When Aletha changed.
Oh. You know, this would be the time if I had Sailor Moon, I'd play it. And then we get taken down for copyright infringement.
No, she does not look. No, probably looks a little like Sailor Moon.
So yeah, you're going down the hallway, and
But
then you
she
hear
is not in a Sailor Scout uniform.
you hear this muffled sound come from behind the door. It goes, "Hello, anyone out there? I seem to have found myself mysteriously trapped in this hallway while trying to make my way to the station reactor."
Why are you going to the reactor?
And you realize that the voice is familiar. It's Zigvigix, locked in a closet. Well, Historia 7 probably pushed me in here and locked me in. Please do not feel obligated to investigate this enigma. It is pretty much already solved. Yeah, sure.
I'll try to track down where.
Okay, yeah, like, I'm right here, just behind this door. Are you there? Go ahead and make a check.
I don't know how to open
Sleight of hand.
doors like that.
No, engineering. It's engineering in this one.
Yeah.
Play too much
It's engineering.
second.
I do have sleight of
second
hand.
Sleight of engineering.
Oh.
What's your engineering at?
Plus 200.
Plus 17, so it's at 35.
You're just like, and it just slides open. Like there's no like resistance at all. Like it's a 7 tumbler like hexadecimal key coded kind of thing. You're just like, it's open. And he goes, oh hi.
It's the one thing about your race.
That's racist.
Hold on. I went,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she watches him put the lockpick in his cheek pouch and is like,
No,
"You got a grenade in there?"
Now I'm just thinking of Isoki who chews tobacco.
Oh my gosh.
Like,
That's nasty.
1.9 bulk of tobacco in your cheek pouch? Good night. That's 19 pounds.
could probably
That'd kill a Marine.
you could probably melt through the floor when they're
No, oh man, I shouldn't have said that. There's a Marine now who'd be like, I'm gonna put 20 pounds of chew in my mouth.
Please don't.
I had a buddy who he almost got dehydrated while walking across the desert in Afghanistan because an army guy put 2 cans in his mouth and walked across, and he goes, well, if an army guy can do it, so can a Marine. A Marine can do better. He put 3 cans in and almost died of dehydration. And I'm like, you're a Moor. And he goes, but I'm a Marine. I'm like, you're not wrong there.
Want another box of crayons?
We get some angry emails now at that point. A bunch of Marine buddies. I don't know if they can use the computer. Sorry, let's continue. Zigbigus talks about, you probably noticed that one of the station generators is having some issues. Songbird Station sent a technician to fix it, but it turns out she sprouted an eye in the roof of her mouth and can't work anymore because the eye is very distracting.
Yeah, I could imagine.
No one else is willing to go down there now. From what they said, something is messing with the reactor. Can you just see if you can get whatever it is to leave peacefully? If the generator keeps shorting out, the entire concert might have to be canceled. This concert means a lot to, well, a lot of people. Also, after 2 years of promotion and the price most people pay for these tickets, if the concert is canceled, there will probably be a very nasty riot.
Yeah. There's already a sea of pink out there.
And red and black.
No, he's referring to the Skittermanders.
Well, yeah, but like everybody's in pink too, so like, yeah. The Skittermanders would just go berserk. Okay. You guys head to the reactor?
Yeah, we'll head to the reactor. I want to go on record as saying I think this is a terrible idea, but I also think that we're probably the only ones that can fix this.
Yes.
Okay.
If there's
What's your level?
6.
5.
4.
I didn't calculate AP level before, that's my bad. So that's 10, that's a 9. 19 divided by 4 is less than 5.
It won't be 4.5 though, so it'll be rounded up to high tier.
Is it more than 4.5?
Yeah.
I can't use my phone, so.
18 would be 4.5.
18 would be 4.5, so it is. We're playing high tier. Have fun.
Mhm.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'm just gonna keep my environmental protections on because I'm thinking radiation
Yeah,
for
the eyes are
eye
growing.
I mean, I cast air bubble, a life bubble on everyone at some point.
Alright, so light bubble with
Yeah, you
environmental
should have life
protections.
bubble.
Okay, so this direction is
At least
north.
since yesterday.
This direction is north. You're coming in from here, and there are 3 creatures standing in here, next to the reactor. They
I
look
imagine
odd.
he's in the lead.
They are green and glowing,
Or
and they've
one or
got
two of them.
like dark green hair that kind of flutters as they're looking around. Okay. Fantastic.
Sorry, what was your description again?
Of the people?
Yeah.
They're humanoid. They're green, like a translucent kind of green. They do glow. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, man. They kind of have like a dark green hair.
Okay.
If you want to make a check to see what they are, please go ahead and give me mysticism.
Okay. So 21.
19.
No.
No? Okay. You recognize these as Hespers. They're Fae, and you got a 21?
Yeah.
Gotta do math in my head real quick. It's 5, 15, 21. You get 2 questions, you get 1 question. If you would like to have questions about these things.
Weaknesses would be mine.
Okay, they are vulnerable to cold.
Okay.
But to give a little more back, you know that these things live in starship reactors. They are radioactive beings. They're not tricksters in the same sense as most Fae. They do like tricking, but for the most part they kind of just stick to the reactors, stay inside, grow, change, what have you. What are your 2 questions?
I would say if they have any special attacks.
They do. They have 3. Give me a second to sneeze.
That's a weird attack name.
They have a normal energy ray, which functions like the energy ray spell. They can just go pew pew pew. They have mutating touch. They can deliver an enormous dose of radiation, while touching you, causing sudden mutations and pain. And then they can bond with reactors.
Okay. And then, let's see. Any special defenses?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, the special defenses they can bond with reactors. I apologize.
Okay.
That gives them fast healing 5 while they emerge, but they have to spend 1 hour in close contact with it.
Okay.
They can only form one bond at a time.
Okay.
There's 3.
So they see you kind of approach, and they're like looking at you. They don't necessarily seem hostile.
Yeah. So Aletha's kind of gonna greet them. Try to greet them would be the correct term.
The one in the back steps forward and goes, "Hello, I am Sarkov.
Wow.
How can I help you?"
Sarkov. I am Aletha.
Hello, Aletha.
People were saying that there is a problem with the reactor, and we're here to attempt to fix it, if we can. Do you know anything about what might be if there is a problem, or what might be causing it?
There is something inside the reactor that is growing, and we are quite anxious to see what comes of it.
But you don't know what it is?
It is, to use a term you're familiar with, alien to us.
Okay. What happens when it grows?
We do not know. You can go ahead and give me a computers check to see what's going on in the reactor. They do let you buy.
Okay.
Can multiple people do the check or just?
Multiple people can do the check.
Okay, so it's going to be a 31.
Gonna roll?
I can't get much more higher than that, so I'll be good.
Shame, you missed it. I'm kidding. You look at the reactor and see what looks like an egg, like a geodesic egg that looks kind of like hard rock, and it's no pun intended, pulsing ever so slightly, and with every pulse, on every third pulse, the reactor goes a little dimmer. You go over and check out the controls and think that there's some malicious code in the reactor that's causing this. You can take a note of this code, take a small bit of it, and are able to find out that it's a virus. And part of the subroutines are to vent all the air in a very particular housing unit in the station's residential area. You have easily can find a marker for it, but you're not really certain.
I don't want it to do that.
That sounds bad.
No, that sounds terrible, honestly.
One of the Hespers looks at you all and go, "Why are you here?"
There's a concert up there. Loud music.
What is a concert?
Singing, dancing, festivities, a party.
I'll pull out my data pad and pull up some of the strawberry machine cake.
At this point, you can try to tell them what a party is, convince them of the concert, and they will want to go, or they won't.
Yeah, pulling up some of the songs on my data
Is that a
pad.
diplomacy?
You can try to explain what strawberry machine cake is with a few checks: acrobatics, diplomacy, profession dancer, or profession musician. You can also play your music. You still have a digital copy of it
Mm-hmm.
to get a bonus.
Okay, yeah, I will play the music and go into explanation. I'll do my glamour to put myself back into my Lolita outfit,
Okay.
and I will. She doesn't exactly dance. She will use diplomacy and explain what's going on. So that is a 30.
Okay. They seem to be grasping the concept at this point.
And then Ajax or Valero to the music. Will Mosh to the music.
Will wash?
Mosh.
Mosh. Okay. Okay. Acrobatics?
Yeah. Valero got a 13, and I have a 28 for Ajax.
Okay. They look a little confused at what you're doing, and then realize you're doing this with the music, so it's part of that. One more check, please. You can do another check. It's not just linked to someone. But let's do one final check.
The bear's like.
The bear's like,
It's like I'm here. I'm a kid. I'm a
that's
hostage.
fine. That's a 20.
They look at each other and they go, "Well, you've stopped the egg. It's no longer pulsing. Well, yeah, I guess we'll go check it out. Looks a little weird. Sounds a little weird. But, hey,
It's something us mortals enjoy.
okay." And they kind of just walk out of the room.
I'm like, okay. Back to malicious code.
Yeah, there's nothing more you can really find at this point. Your
It
options
was
are,
a certain building.
Certain residential area.
yeah, there's a couple options you can do. You can talk to Historia 7, Zigvigix. You can just go check out the place, or you can go back to the concert.
Or maybe give
Let's-
information to Historia while we make our way up.
Yeah, we'll bring Historia in on this as we go back out.
Okay, they're like, this is actually a really good thing you found. I'm surprised you found it. Were you able to code it at all?
I know it's a virus and it's going to vent the atmosphere in
Well-
this residential area.
Oh, you need to get over there then real quick.
That's what we figured, so we notified them.
Yeah, notify authorities.
Well, they're going to take forever to get there. You can get there faster. We'll do both, but you should head over there.
Notify authorities so they are aware of what's going on. That when they get there, they're not shooting at us. Thank you.
How fast is the bear?
My armor slows me down to a mere 40 feet.
Oh no.
Still faster than I am.
So me and you up in the lead. Valero's falling behind. He's a mighty 25 speed.
I'm surprised you aren't outrunning me.
I've just the normal thing. I haven't taken like lead or anything.
No, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, different person. Different person. That is here. And that is here, but you can't see that. You're all right there.
Okay.
Right there. I'm going to tap this table to make the microphone sound bad.
Tap it.
Shame on me. You get to the residence and the door is locked.
Do we knock or do we? What kind of lock does it look like?
Bad feeling.
Sorry, what was your question?
What kind of lock does it look like?
It looks like a normal lock.
So there's mechanical.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me an engineering check.
No, I'm not scared of radiation anymore. I turned off my environmental protections.
There. Oh.
What's the total?
Got 13 on the die, and I think it's a plus 17, so 30.
High tier. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, you're definitely able to get it in. Get it. That's wrong. You unlock the door. You're really concerned about the level of security that you found on this station. As you walk in, there is a guy at a computer, and there are 2 robots standing next to him. And like you guys like open the door, he looks and goes, "You found me! I knew it!" Roll initiative, please. Then just start screaming.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, nice.
Let's do initiative, yeah.
Oh, that's what I forgot to modify.
Did you do that to me?
Ajax.
10.7.
Valera.
10.2.
And Alisa.
6.3.
Okay, Robit is 18.5, and Lanzio is 8.5. Okay.
Let's see when it goes. Alright, robot is up first.
Robots are up first. Fantastic. Give me a second. Just crossing something out.
I only had a 12 initiative and was like, oh, not going first here.
Last time I threw, I'm like, oh, I'll be like one of the last ones.
The 2 robots turn and fire at you.
The ones in the lead are Valero and Ajax.
Okay. How far away?
Are the robots with the spears?
Yes.
Okay, so 10 feet from one and
Okay.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, so 70 feet.
70 feet. That's a little worse. Okay. So this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's about 40 feet from you, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I got to check that distance real quick. Okay. Okay, yeah. They both like turn to your group and just send bolts of electricity through to everybody. It hits everybody in your party. So Everyone, I need 2 reflex saves. DC 13 for half. If you're an operative, you have evasion at this point, right?
13
I believe so. I'm going to pull that up and just make sure.
and higher.
Alright, so I succeed the first, fail the second.
Okay. You take 3 on the first one, 3 for a success. You take 8. You take 4.
7 more.
Yes. Yeah, I did that second. So Valero's missed the first one, made the second one, or Valero. And then Ajax, I think I made both of them. Yeah, I made both of them.
Okay. So first and second, so he gets 10 points of damage across 2 attacks. Neither of them trigger his ability. He needs a minimum of 8. It is electrical damage, so that does matter. So, okay. It is now the next person's turn.
Okay, Bochan. Let's see. Real quick.
Yeah.
So I know, can someone else do a knowledge check quick for me?
For you,
Yeah.
not for someone else.
Okay.
If it was your AI, you could, but
I just can't remember if robots are affected by non-lethal damage. So, that's something I'm like, I'll say Ajax or Aletha, one of you tech people. Tell me if I can use my sword. I'll use it later. So we're just going to zoom past to that robot.
do you provoke on that one? I can't.
Yes.
Your tower is right in the middle of it, so I can't see.
Yes.
So yeah, that one's gonna try to hit you.
Okay.
Does a 22k hit?
Yes.
I asked because at these levels, it may not.
Mm-hmm.
Take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
You've taken a decent chunk at this point.
Yeah, I have. I'm nearly at stamina, so we'll see. And, yeah, let's go and eclipse that. That's pretty good. Alright, so that is a 22E
That hits.
for 14 bludgeoning force.
But then you was about to say 40, and I was like, oh my gosh. 14?
Yep.
Okay. Who's next?
Alright, Ajax.
Alright. Engineering check for recall.
Yep.
That's, oh, geez, 36.
They're robots. What do you want to know?
Do they take down lethal damage?
They do not. They have construct immunities. They are unliving.
That's
They are immune to non-lethal damage.
Alright.
However, that guy right there, it doesn't matter. He has. You can't put fusion on your hands.
Yep. So, got to use lethal. Let's see. Any special defenses?
Special defenses. Yes, they have integrated weapons and a nanite repair. Integrated weapons means they can't be disarmed, and their nanite repair allows them once per day to heal themselves 3d8 with hit points or any other touched construct. They also heal a number of hit points equal to the CR per hour, but it's per hour, so it's not going to affect this fight.
Do we get any more questions or
You get a bunch.
bunch? Let's see.
About a 35.
That was all I needed to know because
Yeah,
I
that was a
can't
biggie.
use my sword.
We know
Any
that they have,
immunities?
yeah. Any other immunities besides construct?
Yeah, I would have given you all of them. There's construct immunities.
So like no, they're
Weak
mindless.
to electricity still?
They are weak to critical hits and electricity.
Ah. Trying to think if there's anything else pressing. That's about it. And then, let's see. So that was move action. He'll unsheath his blade from his cane that didn't get sealed, and all his guns are sealed. So
You can draw it as part of a trick attack.
oh, can you? Man?
Yeah.
I thought it was
they
a full.
changed
They
the
changed the- oh, okay,
wording
then-
so
They
it's
changed the wording so that as
Oh.
part of a full round action,
Then
You're
I will,
as
moving your
as part of a trick.
so I will
Okay.
target him, and
Okay.
then I will move to there
Okay.
because I have the thing that ignores the AO from him. Well, and he already took one, so hopefully he doesn't have anything. So CR 13 or less.
Yes. Aren't you isn't it at 6 you can just take 10, or is that
Seven.
7?
7.
And I'm the only 6.
But I'm high enough with my
Oh.
engineering, and then the hacker gives it +4, so I'm starting at a 21.
Oh, yeah, you can do that.
But my attack is horrible.
For you're level 4 or level 5?
5.
5 should be either 2d8 or 3d8.
It's 3d8, but I only have a 10k.
Oh, 10k does not hit. Even flat-footed. No. Who's up next?
Is that
Mhm.
for the roll?
Sorry. Yeah, it's for there.
Okay, so he gets the 1 now. Let's
Give
see.
me a line of fire is all I ask.
Yeah. So most likely it's already done its attack. I misplaced myself. So he'll go to there. So there and then diagonal, that's okay.
Yeah, you can go there. It's fine.
Alright. And got +6. Well, that's only a 14k. Or no, that's a or E. Yeah, it
Always
is E.
E.
Yeah, because it's acid.
Even when it's bludgeoned, it still is E, which is fun. 14
Yeah.
does not hit.
Alright.
Alright, Lanzio.
Lanzio. He just goes, "You'll never get me!" and just starts furiously typing, drops the laptop at your feet, and runs. Provoking.
He's running.
He
through
runs
us.
to the other door, 30 feet.
Oh, because I have reach, so. And he has a provoke.
So the robot can take a manual.
Yeah.
What? Turns on its master.
Bojan can take an attack of
He
opportunity.
doesn't have reach.
Oh, you don't have reach?
Yeah.
He was right next to you.
No, he was here.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah, but you hit him.
No, I hit the robot.
You hit the robot. That's important. I heard that you had hit the guy. That's my bad.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't know who he is or why he's
The robots
here.
are shooting us.
Robots are
guy-
actively
This
aggressive.
guy matches the description.
Okay.
The guy you're looking
Dark
for.
hair suit.
Oh, okay.
My apologies. I didn't explain that.
But I
Do you
still-
want to retcon?
I would still just not attack him at all because, I'm trying to talk, not because I don't know what he's done. Like,
Okay.
so I wouldn't have attacked him.
Okay, that's totally fine. That's my bad for not paying. I thought you would attack him. That's my bad.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Let's see, Aletha.
Okay. She will pull out her pistol that is glamored to look like a handbag.
It's a handgun handbag.
Exactly. But that's just an illusion because it still functions as a gun. And she will shoot that robot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
What is it?
Total of 10.
No, it's not.
Yeah, robots.
Robots. You and Bojan are more than 30 feet apart, right?
Yeah.
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 Okay. They're gonna ignore you and just cluster everybody here again.
Okay. So reflex saves.
Reflex saves.
Ooh.
What's your bonus to reflex?
It was like a +9, I think.
Okay, so you still have a chance of
Yeah.
Okay, 2 failures.
Okay, 4 for the first one, 8 for the second one.
4 and then 4, so 6.
Stamina's gone.
What was the DC on that again?
13.
13. So I made it with the 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, I'm +9.
Okay. Yeah, you're good. Did Valero take it?
He made the 8, and then
Oh.
failed the 4.
Okay. Okay. Your turn. Next turn.
Okay. Just trying to decide whether it's better to try and full attack this robot, cast another spell, or
Yeah, I'm supposed to have 4 spells right
What type? It was just bludgeoning, right? The last attack? Okay.
yeah, it's Eclipse Touch, so it's a force bludgeoning.
Okay,
spell.
okay.
Let's see. Yeah, it just goes. Oh no, they haven't been doing attacks. That would help with that. No, I didn't write down the duration. Let's see. Sorry.
No worries.
Hmm.
It's difficult when combat changes what you want to do. Especially as a caster. Holy crap, as a caster. Marshall is go up and hit that thing. Caster's like, well, I've got 13 spells that I can do this.
Mostly it's right now I've just got options, and so I'm like the robots are annoying just because they're doing area of effect.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. This lasts for a minute. Yeah, okay. And just because it's a new ability, so it's cool. So as a move action, we're going to spend a resolve. And I'm going to trap myself in dim light.
Okay.
So affects things like dark vision and stuff as well. So it'll give me concealment against direct attacks.
But only if they don't like have low light or dark.
No, it works against those.
Oh, it works against those. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's magical darkness, essentially. Okay.
Yeah. So that's a move. So let's just send some balls in. Woo! Should point this another way. So 18k
18k does hit.
for 11 slashing.
11.
As I beat them with my fists.
Okay.
Natural weapons are awesome. Alright, next is
I think it's me.
agents. Yeah.
Alright, I will provoke on this one. I'm going to pick him as my target as I run around that way.
22k?
22k does hit.
10 points of bludgeoning damage as it slams into you. I should reverse those. I should roll watermelon dice for
Oh,
damage.
I should mark my stamina and not my HP first.
Good idea. Good idea.
Oh no, you like the challenge.
Well, that's at 19 CR. Okay, that 14 will be better. 22k.
That hits.
Alright.
Yeah, having +4 to hit from flatfoot and flanked is pretty good.
Let's see. 12, 13, 16, 17 damage.
Okay.
And that's all piercing.
Piercing?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
You've done 42 damage.
Okay. Who's next?
It is Valero.
Yep.
Let's see here. What kind of cool things is this? So we just have the one, so he'll just try to do a single strike. And that's going to be a 20E.
20E will hit.
Alright.
And who are you hitting? The one next to him?
Yeah, the one that hasn't been damaged yet.
Okay.
It will be a 13 acid.
Okay. If you build vanguards right, they are powerhouses.
Let's see. So
I saw someone suggesting to build a strength. They're like, don't have a lot of constitution, just build a strength. I'm like, no, don't put strength at all into a vanguard. Put dex into a vanguard because their intrepid ability counts as an operative weapon that you can put full damage on.
Yeah,
so just
there's-
build dex and con. That's all you need.
And then we'll just have them step that way.
Okay, fantastic. Who's up next?
Lanzio.
Lanzio opens the door, runs 30 feet that way.
Okay.
While screaming, "Help me! I'm under attack!"
I will sigh. He's not that far away, but the sting robot won't die.
I know.
That's his turn.
Right, Letha.
They don't really give me good spells. Hold person. I don't think it even exists in Starfinder.
No,
It does.
It does.
Well, not for Technomancer.
Oh, yeah, because Mystics get it.
Just nobody gets it. That's the issue. Nobody takes it. I've never played with anybody.
Dex took it.
Did
And
Dex did take it? Yeah, I'm sorry, I am wrong.
Okay, well.
So,
what I can really
to kind of give you an outline of what's going on, you can walk around the side of the building because there's like a lake here. It's kind of nice. You would still have a bead on him if that is what you wanted to do.
I mean, yeah, she's gonna try and get him.
Okay. So go ahead and move her.
She'll pull her rubber knife.
Okay, I figured you were gonna shoot him.
That's lethal.
And
I don't have a
Unless you do
long
something,
rifle
okay.
unless you do something crazy and actually
yet.
kill them, do the final.
Because I'm like, if you can get rid of this robot in front of me, I can catch him easy. It's just.
I mean, yeah. If is that a building?
Yeah, you're inside a
the
building. The bean shape is a building. That's his house. That is the
Okay,
house.
That's the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have a line of fire on it right now, or I would have taken a shot at it. That just gonna move and try and grab him.
Okay.
Back to robots.
Yep.
Robots. Robot is gonna just like build up energy and just punch like Valero in the kidneys.
23K, I think.
12. Okay.
No.
Bojan.
Mm-hmm.
20K.
That'll hit concealment. So
Is it?
20%.
It's 20%.
Yeah.
Okay. Did I miss?
Awesome.
That's their turn.
My turn. Just do one attack. And I use the shirt reroll. There we go. So that's 20.
Yes.
Yep. So we're another 11 slashing.
Okay, it drops.
Okay. Awesome. You guys have fun with the other robots. 15, 20, 35, 40. Now that I'm in range, can you just stop? I'm not here to kill you.
Help! Help! There's a bear after me!
I only have a 30-foot telepathy. Give me a break.
Who's next?
It's me.
Ajax.
Alright, I will, in my other hand, draw out my Voltaic Anchor Pistol. There. And then let's see, so trick attack.
You won't be able to trick attack because you were not aware of him before
Oh, that's right,
your
yep.
movement.
So the gunshot is going to be a 26E.
That still hits. For how much damage?
8 electrical.
8. Is that non-lethal? Is the voltaic non-lethal
Yeah.
now? Okay, just making sure.
It's normally non-lethal anyways.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah. It's a stun gun.
Oh, okay, that one, yeah. Okay, who's up next?
So
That's
it's
Valero.
Valero. You'll just...
So, what was his, what's his, once per, combat ability?
Oh, I think it's the 2 reactions. Or is that the once per day? That's once per day.
Yeah, once per day's reactions. It's his aspect embodiment or something like that. Is he boundary?
Let's see. Let's see. Cascade embodiment. And then disciplines is shield and flatten bullets.
Now if I take a look real quick.
Yeah.
Because there's other abilities he'll get to get more. Not mitigate. Garbage. Specialization.
Like a lot of it was like double move.
Once per combat, when he hits multiple creatures in a single round,
Yeah.
he gains an entropy action. That's-
Yeah.
Yeah. No, mine has whenever he once per combat when an attack misses, he just goes power up.
Oh yeah. Alright, so that's gonna hit with a 24E.
That does hit.
And it'll be 11 acid.
11. And no, he is an entropy point builder, and he is a GM's worst nightmare. As long as he can hit something, he hits it real hard.
Our friend Lanzio.
Lanzio
Please stop.
runs 30 feet this way, away from you guys.
Yeah.
No,
That
this
way.
way, this
That
way,
way.
this way.
Oh, this way? Oh.
Sorry, he runs west
Towards Aletha.
and keeps running past her because he's gonna do full action.
Mm-hmm.
Get the heck out of here! Help me! Bears and whatever the heck that is! Points right at you.
Right at who?
You! You're a half elf, that doesn't make sense. You're short. Half elves aren't short, so it doesn't know what you are.
The fan girl.
Yeah, it's a fangirl.
Who's up next?
Aletha.
Alright, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. She's just gonna try and running tackle him. It's stupid and terrible.
I believe.
Yeah, I believe I need a 20.
Hey Mike, can you look up the Envoy Improvisation, not the face, please?
Oh,
I looked it up beforehand, but I had forgotten and I can't use my phone.
yeah.
I mean, that's a 22.
I mean, yeah, that hits, but I gotta figure out what not the face does.
Yeah, it's been a while since I looked that one up.
I looked it up and I just forgot it, and it's like, it ticks me off.
I think Base ability.
As a move action, you can choose one enemy within 60 feet. That enemy must succeed at a will save or take a -4 penalty to all attacks it makes against you until the end of your next turn.
Okay, that's fine. It's a
And
move
if-
action.
And if he's at 6th level, he can spend a resolve point to make the enemy take the penalty without the saving throw allowed.
That's painful.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Casey, how much damage?
Great.
Something
We get to
got
that level,
spilled
we don't
on
have to
this,
spend
and
resolve
It
points.
erased everything off that side of the sheet.
I think the survival map is a 1d4.
I think you're right. It looks like a 1d4. I'm going to double check.
Minus your strength penalties.
I have no strength penalties. I have no strength bonuses.
So it'd just be half your level. So
It'll just be
plus
1d4 plus 3.
Mhm.
It's a basic melee, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
operative style.
Double. Knife survival. Yeah, 1d4 slashing. Oh, come on. There's no d4s at the top. Of course not. No, it's a 10.
I can
Oh,
hand
there's
you-
one. There's one. So 5.
Nice.
Non-lethal.
Okay, who's up next?
Robots.
The robot. It's gonna slam into him again. Not happy about that.
See if he had
And it misses.
targeted Valero's man-knees instead of his kidneys, he would have hit.
Who's up next?
Bear.
Let's see. 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Yeah, that's in range. So, I'll take out my singing disc and just say, oh, for the love of... Just stop! Let's see. Yeah. 12E.
12E does not hit.
Okay, so it zooms past. With a swift action, I'll call it back.
Okay.
And I will move to there. Attempt to trick him. Well, I'm pretty sure CR2 is not going to make it.
CR2?
Yeah.
Nope.
And that's a 12E.
Nope.
So dodgy.
Yeah, why is the Technomancer hitting him with the rubber knife and everyone else is missing?
He's
Oh.
squirrely. You jump.
He just punched that one for 10 acid. Too bad it was him and not me.
Okay, who's up next?
Let's see. Lanzio.
Lanzio. Stop it! And invokes the thing on you. Make a will save.
Okay. Well, that's only a 24.
Okay. And he pulls out a sword. A cane sword. A sword cane.
She's like,
And that's all he does.
Okay.
Robots.
Aletha.
Oh, yeah,
okay. She takes a guarded step back. Because she's like, I don't do this. Shoots him in the knee. She attempts to shoot him in the knee. No.
That's the
a
total?
9.
9? Yeah.
No, I had the choke.
I love how she
lined
gets a
up
22 on the
and
knife.
everything.
You just can't shoot him at all. It's the robot's turn?
Yes.
Pretty sure 29 hits.
Yes.
For
8 damage.
9 points of damage.
He's like, woohoo!
Vanguards need to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
Vanguards need to be hit. They're sadomasochists.
The thing is, if you're pinging them to death, it's like, please hit me harder. Please stop tickling me and hit me.
step through.
'Cause you really need to change the direction.
Yeah.
I was hoping it would stay. But the answer is no. And it got stuck. Yep. There we go. 19E.
19E will hit.
For 10 Sonic and a confused face as my singing disc is playing Strawberry Machine Cake as it hits him.
So 10.
Yeah. Non-lethal, of course.
Okay. And it's Ajax and Valero.
We'll go to there. And trick. Okay, so 19. I'm hoping we'll trick attack him. And
You crit.
yeah, 20.
He drops. I don't care. You roll. See what it is.
It is non-lethal.
It is non-lethal, but see what it is.
We need to see the numbers.
Let's see. Starfinder is
You
Double.
roll
Just
everything
roll everything
twice and
twice.
double
Yeah.
solid.
6d8.
yeah.
I don't know where it is.
It's right here. Okay, so holy crap. 8, 16, 20, 21 plus 29, 31, 34, 36. Oh no, 38.
So 59.
Well, no, that's
No, yeah,
that's
yeah,
all. That's
double
all.
it.
That's
Oh,
all.
okay.
That's all. they had.
39. I would like to point out, because we discussed it last episode of massive damage rules, had it been not lethal, you would have slaughtered him.
But I gotta give the boss her guy.
Yeah. Just drops. You're still in combat.
Because there's a robot over
Mhm.
there.
All right, so
Just crit the robot. It'll be fun.
Let me know when it would have been his act, when it turned.
Okay.
Oh, I guess I can do the shield as a move action. I haven't been doing that. But the 29 definitely would have been beyond. Wait.
Yeah. It's really not worth to have a shield like that.
Alright, so. Sure, he'll spend one of the points for extra damage.
Okay.
Because you roll for that. You choose that before you roll, right? As a move action, yeah.
Yeah.
As a move action, you spend it. Okay, so. That is a 15E.
15E does not hit.
Alright.
Okay.
Then I think then it
Lancia.
hits.
Lanzio would have been his turn. Okay. Next turn.
Alita.
Run back towards the door.
Over here. That's actually taking the round action, but yeah.
Yeah, you're able to.
I mean, if I'm able to, yeah.
You're able to.
But
Robot?
yeah, I think you're right. She'd stop running there to turn.
Okay.
So
Who's up next?
Top of the round with the robot.
Top of the round with the robot. Misses. Been rolling 2s and 3s.
Grab his body, we'll take him in.
Overcomes. I'm like, Valero, you still fighting that thing?
Yeah.
Alright.
Valero, give me a perception check, please.
Not very good. Let's see here. 9.
Okay.
Alright. I get there. With a double.
Oh, that laptop.
Who's next?
Be me. Let's.
It's kind of like, do you just want to hang out over there?
I'll just keep an eye on the body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And the-
not a bad choice.
Okay.
Valero.
and I have a +10.
Was
bluff.
it Lanzio's turn?
No,
Okay.
Valero's next.
Valera's next. Okay.
If people come by with my +10 bluff, they had a little bit too much to drink.
Valero's up.
Oh, yeah. Nope. That's
Okay.
a 10.
It's just weird, like rock'em sock'em robots where no one's doing anything any damage. Just like
Alright. Lanzio's turn.
Lanzio's turn. Fantastic. Next.
Letha.
Alright, put me to where I can see the robot. Tell me if it takes me 30 feet to get there.
20 feet.
Okay. I'll shoot the robot.
Shoot the robot.
12.
Nope.
Robot.
Robot.
On a 23.
11 points of damage.
11. All right.
My turn. This guy again. Yeah. No, wait, it's not lethal, so it won't work. Yeah, I'm still shrouded, so I'll try and get in there. Okay, I provoke.
It just lets you slide past.
Okay. And then we will. Let's see, 14k.
14k does not hit.
Okay.
Wow.
It's very tough. Now I see why you're having trouble. Alright, Ajax.
Ajax, I'll just delay over here.
Okay.
And Valero.
We will stab. That's a 16 without a flat-footed.
16 without flat?
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
For 8 acid.
Next.
Lanzio.
Okay.
Yeah, Letha.
Alright, she's running to where the laptop.
Laptop is in the center of the room.
Yeah, she's running to the laptop.
Okay.
Or like here. One of these two.
3, 4, 5. That'll be. This is 30.
I think I'm taking 2 move actions to get to it.
Okay, so I think it was here.
Yeah. It's the problem. It's taking me 2 move actions to get to it.
I mean, if it was this square, you could reach it from here.
Yeah.
Okay, then I grab it from there.
Go ahead and give me a computers or a mysticism check. Or an engineering check. Your choice.
I do want to check it for traps.
Give me a perception.
Is that perception or is
Engineering. It's technically it's perception to notice the trap. Notice a trap.
No, yeah.
okay. 10.
Okay.
Thank
yeah.
you.
Oh, doesn't look trapped.
Doesn't look trapped. I'm gonna find out. 'Cause here's my computers. 27.
Surprise! Kidding. You open it up and start mentally cursing. There is a timer counting down. It's about 6 seconds left. You don't know what it is. You're about halfway there to shutting it off.
Okay.
We're halfway there. Oh, it's the robot's turn.
Okay. 25k
Yes.
for 13 points of bludgeoning.
All right.
You got a stamina at this point?
Yeah, but I will spend 1 to reduce it by 4, so that's still 9.
Okay.
So that puts
But you do not get the entropy point.
Correct.
Which is stupid. Because even though it's over his cap, he reduced it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm flanking, I'm feeling brave, let's full attack. Oh, we are consistently bad. So it's be 2 attacks at 14k.
14k? No.
Yeah.
Staying delayed. That's a 19 on the die, so 25E
Yes.
for 8 acid.
Okay. Still up.
His
His
turn.
turn.
Okay.
Elite.
Working furiously to get this thing
30.
shut off.
Yeah, like it is just counting down.
Do I take that? Or do I use my shirt?
The blue wire. No, the red wire. The yellow wire.
I'm gonna use my reroll on that.
Cut the fuchsia one!
And get worse. Thank you. 19.
19. Okay.
Let's see.
It's still counting
Robots.
down.
Yeah, I know. Thank you for that. Oh, you couldn't roll that when I needed it.
It's the
Robot? 21.
No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Down bear.
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 Dog bears.
Yeah, sure. Oh, there we go.
He's just furiously swiping at it.
Max damage, so 12 slashing.
It goes down.
That was a full attack on my part, so.
Okay.
He's still delayed.
Delayed, and then it's his turn.
Valero's like,
what
if the laptop explodes, I'll get more points. Grabs it.
Yeah.
Not the laptop, I'm pretty sure.
Seemed like a.
Like instead of smoking bars or drinking Vanguards, just hand grenades around and clutch them.
It works at low levels, not at high levels. And it has to be a significant enemy, which everybody forgets.
Yeah.
The issue one's just like, look, I got a pin. Would he stay in the building or not? Does he have sense motive? He does not. So I don't know if he would actually even think something's wrong or not.
Alright.
Valero has mysticism, right?
No.
Engineering?
No.
Computers?
No.
Okay, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, I could say,
He just sees Aletha with the laptop typing furiously.
mm-hmm.
Combat ends.
Yeah.
He can't do anything. It's then Lanzio's turn.
Mm-hmm.
The computer explodes. I need you to give me a.
Reflex.
You don't get a check. "13 points of piercing damage as the computer just shards."
Now he's like, surfer dude to me. Dude, that's sick. Did you program it to do that?
And with that, we're going to take a small break. Join us in about 8 to 10 minutes. Welcome back. Now we continue the saga of exploding computers and awesome music. So the computer has just exploded. You've got your unconscious person. What do you do now?
First, I'm gonna take a 10.
What was that going on in the building?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna take a 10 as well. Because that hurt.
Well, there all needs to be a 10.
I'll take a 10 too.
Enzio's like, oh, you guys too? Yeah.
Ajax is like, stinking drunk friends.
While you do that,
I mean,
you've contacted the story at this point.
Well,
Yeah.
what Aletha's probably doing at this point is attempting to salvage the hard drive.
Go ahead and give
At
me
least
an
what she
engineering
can.
check.
You want to grab the drunk buddy?
And I would.
So that's a 20 engineering.
Do you have any? What kind of spells do you have?
Nothing particularly useful.
Do you have
in this.
mending?
I don't. Trust me, I was considered taking it, but I didn't.
It's understandable. It's pretty much gone without the help of mending.
I would.
Wait, we're on a station.
Mm-hmm. You do remember.
Abadar Core.
You do remember that the Hespers have the ability to cast mending at will.
Ew.
Go visit our buddies?
We're gonna go talk to the Hespers.
Okay.
But for the 10 minutes,
But yeah,
I
we're
would-
still taking the 10 minutes.
be like, Historia? Because, again, not used to that name when referring to that person. Hey, we think we found the guy. He was very panicky. Also, laptop exploded. We're fine. He's fine. His robots are not fine. There's still atmosphere in the room, though.
We don't actually know that.
There's
We're
atmosphere.
protected by
No,
life
that's
bubble.
valid.
And I'll be checking his pockets before they come and grab him, just to see what's on him.
There's some decent gear. He has an azimuth laser rifle and his advanced sword king.
Is that better than yours?
I'm pretty sure it is. I think I just have the basic.
I am assuming you mentioned the issue with the computer and asked her to track down the Hespers.
Yeah.
She does bring one by as she comes to the thing. They do fix it. Go ahead and give me a computers check.
Really? Thank you. That's a 17.
You're able to get it. It's pretty rudimentary. You got it. It was exploded and put back together. Whatever data was there was wiped. Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Are you gonna flub this one too? No, of course not. 20.
You think it was probably wiped before it exploded. There is some fragments of code, but they are encrypted. Go ahead and give me another computer's check.
Okay, that's a 24.
It's a little beyond your ability right now, but Historia's like, we'll take a quick look at it real quick. She sifts a little bit of it and she goes, so looks like our friend here and put in a small virus inside the reactor. Apparently he was unaware that it was going to kill him. Let's see. That might. Well, it does match what you were talking about with the reactor, putting stuff in there. There is something weird going on. It's like magic and tech at the same time. I have no idea what it does, but whatever it does, it's going to happen during the peak of the concert.
So we want to get the egg out of the reactor.
Well, I have a different idea. With the level of technology we have on the station, I could make some modifications and cause it to appear as a holographic projection that you could then destroy. We'd have to ask the band's permission, though.
Oh. It will appear as a holographic projection?
Yeah, I mean, the technology here is amazing.
I'm going to argue with that.
I'm like, yeah, I totally know that works because Bojan did the Starfinder 4 versus the Hardlight Harlequin.
Yes, you did. Yeah. Casey, just curious, what is your max computer check?
My max would be a 36.
Okay. There's a little condescending note that says, the PCs are unlikely to be able to succeed at DC 35 computers check.
I need an 18.
I made a 19.
I mean, 10% is still pretty good. It's possible.
There's still
It
a
is.
chance.
If my dice would roll
Yeah.
and quit saying, I think it's funny that you're rolling under a 10 on something you're incredible at.
Also, because there's no limit on the amount of aid checks, all you need is to hype up some people at a few internet cafes and have them all aid you.
Yep.
It's up to the GM whether that works, but they're like,
So-
all right, all of you.
1997 hackers!
So if you
It's a great film if you haven't seen it, by the way. Because that's exactly what happens. They
Yep.
call up everybody around the world and they're like, let's all hack this computer at once!
Yep.
so if you make the virus into a projection, does it bleed and all that like normal, or just
No, it'll
be a
just,
construct?
it'll be a construct.
Oh,
Zero
Yeah.
Cool Day was 2 days ago, that's why I brought it up. Go ahead and give me an engineering check, Mr. Yusoki.
35.
You think you could quite easily, with about a minute of work, pop every single fusion seal off. About a minute per seal.
Well, I got 10 minutes doing nothing.
Yeah, you're just like... She got a stack of seals. Just
You know what the street value of these are?
Dang it. It just made me think of Better Off Dead. The part where he's like, this is actual snow. Do you know the street value of this mountain? Like, we're all kind of snow, dude.
So, the difference between the tactical sword cane and the advance is the one that I have, the tactical, is a D3 bleed crit. The advance is a D4 crit bleed. They're both D4s normally.
That's...
A lot
The
of,
only difference is the crit value.
a lot
Oh,
of
jeez.
people have thought that it was supposed to be at least a D6, but they never changed it. So, yeah.
Alright, well,
Sword cane, weird weapon.
this
Okay.
guy's an idiot and an amateur. And
So-
you have no idea how tempted I am to fix this laptop and set it to explode on him.
So you have two options. One, you can just wait while Historia 7 contacts the band to get them to have permission to do this, or you can go and check out the other portion of the concert.
I mean, we're at a concert. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Historia 7 has a direct link to every one of us.
Hey, we can introduce Ziggy to the Espers.
Yeah. Ziggy would probably appreciate that.
Yeah, not being locked in a closet while you go check out the concert.
We're about friends.
I thought we already got Ziggy out of the
I know you did, but like to help him take around. So, okay. You guys are going around, kind of just going around, keep going around the circle of it. And there is. How tall are you?
I want to say she's like 5 foot. 5 foot even.
Okay. Are you back in fangirl mode?
Oh yeah, she's back in fangirl.
How tall are you?
Mode.
I think they're 3'2". Does that sound right for?
How tall are you, Bojan?
No, never really.
9'4"?
Let's see. So
At some point, I probably washed the sooting off of myself too.
let's see. So 10 foot 3 inches.
You're walking through and you hear that you like feel a little tug on your fur. And there are 3 tiny cobra-headed girls that look very similar to one of the bassists. They're all wearing frilly pink dresses, and they're like, "Hey, we're too short. Can we ride on your shoulders?"
Sure.
Okay. There are 3 of them.
Yep.
Only if you're 5 foot 5 inches or taller. And they're 2 bulk each.
I can carry 2 without issue.
I think Valero can carry 1. I know that they're usually shorter and stocky, but I still think they're all, like in the 5.
I think he's in 5'8", I think.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay.
So 2 get the good seats.
Yeah. Well, it gets decency. And you're just walking around and they're just like really happy. They're playing with your fur, nice, and just brushing it with the fur and giving your ears scritches.
Now I see why people go to concerts.
And then a few moments later, one of the girls just like puts a headband on you, and like it's got like a crystal in the front, and just it looks real nice. It's pink and frilly, and it's got like a nice deep pink crystal that kind of just like throbs with the music.
Okay. I feel like my mind is not in control of my body anymore.
You guys are walking through. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
21.
10.
Valero has a 23. Ajax won't have that high. 14 for.
Thankfully, it's not a low. It's a pretty low DC. You guys all see a robot just on the ground, but it looks really weird. It kind of looks like a pole, like this big, no arms, and just like on like a small thing about this big. Just kind of rolls around, and like an iPad as its face. You guys think?
It's like, are you supposed to be upright?
And then you hear this muffled, "Help me! I have fallen and I can't get up! Help me!"
Yeah, Aletha's gonna try and go over and try and pick it up.
Yeah,
You can ride it.
you ride it up, and you look into the face thing, and there's a Yosoki in there, and he goes, "Oh, thank you! Thank you! Oh, I couldn't get back up. I'm
Design
Diwata.
flaw.
Yeah. Well, this is kind of a rushed moment. Go ahead and give me an engineering check as she's talking. I bought tickets, but at the last moment, my team called me into an important corporate office, and I had to go to the meeting, and I didn't want to miss it, but I got a few minutes aside so I can watch the concert. What'd you get?
23.
17? No, that's 27. Sorry.
You
27.
both think that you could easily stabilize it so it doesn't fall over as easily. You do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys like break out your toilet like this, and like everybody's around and they're like, you hear this one guy goes, "That'd be way cooler if you put springs on it." Another guy goes, "Yeah, springs would be pretty cool." And like this little tall, the girls on your shoulders, she goes, "Well, if you put springs on it, maybe they could like jump up and down, they could see the concert better." And everybody's like, "Yeah, do it, do it."
Why don't we just put a force pack right here?
D was like, "Yeah!" You got one?
I don't have an extra one.
I don't have one on me.
Well, if you got springs, she's like, "Well, I'll take the springs then." With your checks, you can easily put springs on it. And she just bounces and head bobs, and she's like, "This is so awesome!" And she's like, "Take this!" And like a little like cred stick pops out, and it's got 2,000 credits on it. Coming to the close of the opening, kind of like hubbub, and like some of the new stuff starts coming on, get everybody hyped, and it kind of gets moshy a little.
Yeah.
Have fun.
You guys, all of you, need to make an acrobatics or strength check.
Thank you.
No. Thank
I'll
you.
take it.
20 strength.
Okay.
17 acrobatics.
Okay.
Valero has a 12 acrobatics, and Ajax has a 26.
Okay. Valero and Aletha, like, you're like bobbing around, and you like kind of like stumble and trip and fall into the middle of like this circle that's ever expanding, like clearing out, and they're like, "Dance off!" So go ahead and give me an acrobatics check, or profession dancer or musician.
It's acrobatics, which is dance.
Oh, 14.
You win.
What do you get? 11? You're both kind of just like janky. You're like, "I don't know how to dance to this music." But the crowd just goes crazy. And some lady pops around the corner and just goes, boom, boom, and just shoots you point blank with t-shirt cannons.
My God. Thank you.
That would hurt so bad.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
They are official Strawberry Machine Cake t-shirts.
remind me to find that lady at the end of this and return the favor.
And as you're as you've been dancing, like you realize that there's like weird things being thrown at you, and it's just money. And it's currencies from non-pact worlds and extrasolar nations, worth about 2,000 in total.
I'm not gonna complain.
I like to think the t-shirt cannon person lady was a like heavy weapons soldier who's just got like custom Gatling gun.
I would. Just had I thought of that, I would have totally brought my vest, my heavy weapons vest. Just
It's like we got t-shirts of all sizes. Pulls out the one with the blast property. 30-foot cone t-shirt.
what is that ad where he just like I think it's like an Old Spice ad where he just like launches and it just like hits the guy and it's Lego Batman where he like fires a t-shirt cannon and it shoots at them and they're wearing the shirt. A few moments later, after this impromptu dance party, you do get a notification on your little comlink things that you're able to meet with the band right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me. I had to go back a few pages. Give me a second. And put get over here where I don't need it anymore. Okay. You guys are able to meet with the agent in person. Zig Vigix and Historia 7 are both there, and they're talking with them. It looks like a middle-aged man wearing a very elaborate pink and white frock coat, complete with a pink top hat that has white rabbit ears at the top. They introduce themselves as Shinjiro, and they say that we're sorry, we're trying to take care, the band is currently trying to take care of preparations. They are not able to attend this meeting. What can I help you with? And he listens to what's going on, and he's like, there's no way we can stop the concert safely. If we stop the concert now, hundreds of thousands of people are going to die from the sheer riot. I mean,
We're not asking to stop the concert. We're asking if we can destroy a holographic projection.
Yes.
As part of the show.
I was actually looking over there, and that's the only way you could do it as a part of the show, but we have the technology to be able to do that. It sounds like you're going to, Historia is going to tweak the code, I don't know, that's not my bag, and make it appear, so the only issue is, one, it's going to have to look part of the thing, so it's got to be pink, it's got to be black, it's got to be in costume, and so do you.
Oh.
So what I can also do is I can get the guards to ramp up the field so that nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to give you... I got it, right? Switch to the right page. You have the option of 4 outfits. Oh, come on. Move the page. One is... the same 4 outfits I offered you before. Heavy metal, Lolita, Glamour K, or Glam Rock.
I'm in costume.
So Glam, Visual K, Lolita, or Heavy metal. Choose. You're going to wear that. It gives you bonuses. So choose what you want.
Ajax goes metal.
Metal?
What do you think, honeybee? Alright. Glamour K.
What are you doing?
Lolita.
Lolita, okay. Just want to make sure. And then Valero.
I'm sticking with Lolita.
Do one of each. Valero, what was the one?
So right now we have Visual K. He would have Glam.
Oh, glam. Yeah.
Glam, okay. Sounds good. Fantastic.
I don't know how a bear does visual K, but I'm doing it.
Okay. Purple is the stage. Green is the boss. Here's the audience.
Green is the boss?
Yeah.
The boss.
It's where the audience is.
Okay.
Oh, no, don't put yourself down yet.
So I take it they don't accept my glamoured armor.
They do, but they want... They modify it a little bit. They put in type in some keys to make it match one of their outfits.
Okay.
Like, more to fit the full, like, what the band is wearing at that point in time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You're backup dancers.
Ah.
Okay. The stages...
This is a terrible idea.
The stage's spotlights turn on all at once, and the band's opening chords rise above the excited screams of the
Okay.
audience.
Definitely using my disguised self.
The projections on stage warp and twist in time with the music and the deafening cheers, as the band's hollow projectors struggle to grasp an entity that exists only in the digital world. Suddenly, the holographic lights seem to explode, covering the stage in a cloud of technicolor glass and smoke. The smoke lingers for a minute, then finally parts, revealing a pink, white, and black robotic figure that is now standing in the center of the stage. As the crowd murmurs, the mecha slowly turns to regard the audience before it, then mechanically raises its finger toward the lights and strikes a dramatic pose. I don't get to use my dragon very much. Okay, now place yourself on the stage.
Put him somewhere in there.
Probably he wants to be near the phone.
As you guys look on the audience, there are 4 Hespers just like... and like, they're like shining lights. It's like a rave, and they're like, they can't really get pink, but they can definitely just... the lights are
The bright
pulsing.
light.
Yeah.
Love it.
So that's what I look like.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been a while since I.
Mechanically, this means if you need to, you can dive off into the crowd as a full action, and then you'll get back then at the beginning of the next turn, avoiding anything going on stage, but also not being able to interact with anything on stage. It doesn't do a really good job of explaining it, but if nobody's on the stage, it kills everyone. I don't know why it doesn't say that, because that would definitely give you infamy. Yeah, so not everybody can be off stage at once.
Well, that's fine.
So, yeah, there's little things like everybody's on the stage, the robot turns around and kills everyone. Okay, sure.
So we have to keep it distracted.
Okay, go ahead and roll initiative.
There we are, right number. Love erasing. Alright, Ajax.
It would be an 18.7.
Valero
10.2.
and Letha.
9.3.
The mecha has 17.3.
Alright, Ajax is first.
Hold on. Top of the round. As everything like starts to get going, Bones' intense style just and it's just going hard. You can feel it in your soul as like the lights turn like black and white and focus like there's circle like there's strobe lights that are just circling on the ground, and then like spotlights creating 2 circle 8s. All players gain energy resistance 2 against all energy until the next turn. Those who are wearing heavy metal get energy resistance 5. Now it's your turn.
Alright. So we will. The robot.
Two awful things to it.
Yeah.
Oh, small clarification. They do talk about trying to make it look like you are on stage as part of the thing.
And yeah.
So play
He's
the
probably the best one to do it.
Yeah.
So he'll be dancing around, and then we'll draw my semi-auto.
It is large, but I just wanted to use
Yeah.
the huge base.
And yeah.
Because this just doesn't look as good.
No, it doesn't. I mean, why wouldn't your
So
gun
he'll
be
be
out?
like-
We know we're
yeah.
like literally fighting.
Yeah, your gun is
Yeah.
out. Everybody's weapons are out that you want to
So
use.
yeah, he'll be dancing around and then like just kind of do like a trick shot with the pistol.
Okay.
So CR 7 or less.
No.
All right. That is going to be a 23K.
23K does hit.
Oh, it's a D6. 3 damage.
3. What kind?
Piercing.
Okay.
Alright, Mecha turn.
Mecha's turn.
Come back here.
You know, as much as I hate it, just to keep it to scale so I don't mess everybody up. There's the dragon. Enjoy the dragon. He's a nice dragon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He just walks up to you and then just brings down his sword. That is plasma.
Okay.
Okay. And because he is a mecha, I'm going to be rolling with my metal dice. I don't know if this will kill you, because I've never tried my metal dice on players. 28K?
Yeah.
Sorry, 28E.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
I'm just like, on players. I've used it on several GMs.
Yeah, I have. 11, 12, 27 fire.
Okay, so that's
You get
Minus
energy
two.
resistance 2.
So there, 2 stamina left. Can't take many of those.
No,
Okay.
I'm afraid that's kind of why we have to go crowd surfing from time to time.
Let's see. Next is me. So. What am I gonna do? Yeah, that's one. Alright, so I will cast Eclipse Touch in my most theatrical way possible. I'm gonna include some like hand gestures, for old time's sake, and let my hand glow with energy. So that is a 16E.
16E? Does
Yeah.
not hit.
Okay. So I keep it, and we're gonna step that way.
Guarded step?
Yeah. Valero.
Alright.
So, Valero should be tanking this.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to decide. I guess he is going to take most likely an AO because it's large. So
He will do a full round charge.
Here?
I think the straight line would have been to there.
Yeah.
So, I think you only get the entropy point if you move your full action. Full.
Oh, this is if he takes a full action to charge.
Oh, okay. There's one that's like you have to move twice.
Yeah, no. This one just says the charge. Does he get an AO on him?
He does, unfortunately.
Is it 21K or
It does not matter. 16, 20, 30, 60 fire points.
60?
Yeah.
And oh,
So let's see.
I don't have the wound chart. Can someone look up the wound chart? Because severe wound is 2 times.
Yeah.
And 11. And is it choose one or just you both have it?
You choose one.
11 or 14.
So. Scroll down. Alright. 11 or 14?
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice between an eye or a leg.
Let's take a leg.
Okay, it's a fort save.
And it's the weapon plus.
Half weapon level 10 plus their attribute.
Okay.
So he's got a 17.
Yeah, you're fine.
And
But
then,
that's a total of 58.
oh yeah, 58. So
It would be.
And you did get a crit on you, and it is more than 2, so you do get 2 additional entropy points.
It'd be 56.
yeah.
Why?
2 resistance against all plasma. That's 2 elements.
That's right. No, it's sorry. It's
resist
just
full.
fire. It's not energy. And
Oh, okay. So it's just.
it's just fire.
It's just fire, not
Okay.
plasma.
Yeah. It says plasma, but it's fire.
Okay.
So hopefully that hits with a 23E
Yes, that does hit.
for 9 acid.
9 acid. Okay.
Next is. Aletha.
Okay, so she's just kind of going to exaggerate her casting as much as she can, and her missiles are going to. She's going to try and alternate them so that they're pink, white, and black,
Okay.
and try and increase the flight paths a little bit so they look more streaky. But I mean,
Well,
I don't
you
know how much.
can have them zip along.
Yeah.
It's all theatrics.
It's theatrical. So that's what she's trying to do. But it's a full round magic missile. Okay. 8 + 3, 11. 11 force.
Okay. Who's next?
Ajax.
Alright. So we will continue firing on him. I will move reposition to there. CR 11 or less?
Yes.
That is a 29E.
Yes.
Oh, and I will make him flat-footed.
Okay.
17 piercing. Oh, did we start a new round?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
You gotta let me know. I apologize.
Yeah,
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, Ajax is top of the round.
Tsuchiko's over there just going heavy G, just G, 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 G. And like the sound waves are coming out like that Magic School Bus episode where they see the sound, it's just like whom, 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 just a sick bass line. All players get a +1 to their attack rolls. If a player is wearing the Sweet Lolita costume, they gain an extra +2 attack rolls when making a full attack.
I'm the worst person for that.
My heavy weapon soldier was a Sweet Lolita, and so that gave them a 0. So he was just firing whatever like his normal amounts because it just wiped out all his penalties,
Yeah.
and he crits off. Okay, yeah, you did a good shot. Okay, next,
I think it's
the robot.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Does it have a description of what it looks like?
Yes, it does. I can give it to you. You've played Star Wars Knights of the Republic, right? It looks like HK-47.
Okay.
Angular face, pretty big, humanoid, agender.
Okay.
It's gonna go for the Valero guy. (23E).
23E hits.
(29 fire).
Alright, he drops. No. He had 15 left and 32 HP up total.
Yeah, a crit on him in the beginning is really what's gonna do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was just obscene.
Okay.
My turn. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Hold on. Yeah. Okay, go.
Luckily, I can move. Okay. Yeah, it's a range touch. Alright. We're gonna cast Mystic Cure. Nice. So, 10 HP for Valero. How much HP does he have max?
32.
32.
So he's down 22.
No, I don't think it's gonna matter. I'm like, I could give you more HP, but it's just gonna take it in one hit. You just have to live one spell at a time. Alright. And Valero's turn.
Alright. So he's on the ground. But it is flat-footed.
Yep.
You can stand up without provoking.
Yep, so he will get up and spend 2 EP to while swinging at it. So 6 plus 6 is 22 E.
22E will hit.
And I'll roll another D4 here in a second. So 5, 8, 15 acid.
Okay.
So the -4 for forward attack?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm in the sweet lonely so it's a -2.
It's crit fishing at that point for you.
It is.
Oh, and sorry, I keep forgetting. So I will dramatically say, "Rise, rise!" for my Mystic Cure to raise Valero.
Okay.
Who's next?
Let's see, Lisa.
Okay. Yeah, I'm lost. No, I'm not gonna go crit fishing. I'm just gonna keep doing damage, so. It's cool she's giving me the bonus, but I'm a terrible shot.
It's fine.
Obviously.
You can't use it. You can't use it.
Well, I can use it, but this is guaranteed. For more
Max of
damage
15
anyway.
points of damage.
Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, 3 more missiles. Oh, that sucked. 8.
Alright, Atrax.
Start
Okay,
the round.
start the round. Meanie Metal over there now takes over this amazing riff chord. She's like, and it turns all of your weapons a deep pink. All of your weapons gain knockdown as a critical critical hit effect. PCs wearing glam costume can instead gain a stunned as a critical hit effect until the start of the next turn, which then ignores its stun lock ability. So that is Bolero.
Yep.
Gets that. Hopefully he crits.
And he stays up.
I believe.
So
Alright, so we will try to shoot him again. Well, so trick attack. So that's a CR 14, which we know is good.
okay.
Our turn.
So you know what I learned? Knockdown does not have a fort save attached to it.
Nope.
It
just
is
happens.
instantaneous. It goes down. It's
And
knockdown.
I will make it. Is it off target? Is that the other?
Off target.
Off target, yeah. So 7, 8, 10, 15. Plus 4 is 19. Ooh, 29, 37. Piercing.
Doing math. Okay. It's a good, solid hit on him. Okay.
I think it's go though.
It's go. It stands up, provoking from Valero and Bojan.
Even you done. Alright. So that'll be a 22.
22 hits.
And a 22 as well.
Also hits.
Gosh dang it, dice.
7 acid.
Alright, 4 force. 1 away from minimum damage.
Oh,
Thank you guys.
nice.
Yeah, trust me, that last magic missile was not impressive.
Yeah.
I need to ask a ruling question, Mike. Because I played so many dang systems. A 1 is an automatic failure, right? Even if you could hit.
An attack, yes.
Okay, it misses.
Oh, good.
Bojan, it misses Bojan. What's your EAC, by the way?
16.
It would have hit you.
Yeah.
Your EAC is 16?
Yeah, I'm level 4.
Yeah.
I don't have access to your armors.
It has a plus 17.
My armor is level 4.
Even with the -2, that's a 16.
Yeah.
Mine's only a 5/7.
Okay, that's its turn.
But I only
Next.
have a dex of 1.
Alright, so I think is it Valero?
Let's see. Sorry, where were we? It stood up by.
Oh yeah, EAC of 5.
So-
Oh, that's right, yeah, because you healed me, then I attacked you.
Yeah, so we'll just. You went with off target, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's no longer lying on the ground.
Would have preferred something different. Let's see. What is the way we want to do this? Because it's not only about attacks, it's about theater, presence.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well on that.
Alright. So, that'll be like dark powers of rock empower me as a move action. I'm gonna wreathe myself in dim light. That needs resolve. I'm in dim light.
And as you do so, like the spotlights like kind of like shine behind you, and then like they don't penetrate. You're like, and like it like wreaths the like corona around you with like laser lights. Pew, 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 pew.
And then I will as slowly and dramatically as I can draw my sword and say, die. Well, that's good. So, 24k
Hits.
For 10 slashing.
Okay.
It tried to crit. Would have been funny to knock it down again. Alright. Now it's Valero.
Alright, so he will step to there and try to punch it.
Did he guarded step?
Guarded step, yeah. So 25E.
That will hit.
You know how many times I rolled a 19 for him?
Yeah, I know.
And you know what Boone slot
Yeah.
Ajax. That's a 7 acid.
Okay.
Alright.
Who's up next?
Aletha.
Letha's going to do damage because that's what she's good at. She's going to Timmy Ping. Okay. A 11 force.
11. It's pretty good. You guys are just doing a number on this, and like the robot is just going a little hardwire. Everybody's loving it, and Aletha just sends these 3 bolts like tracing through the sky, and they just kind of like zigzag and just laser cross it, and just cut it to shreds, and it just explodes in a shower of pink glitter. The music suddenly cuts. The lights go dark. And you like hear this like slow murmur. What's going on? And then the lights reappear. And on the back of the stage is the holographs. The holo avatars that Zigbigix had brought with him. Just in large form. Showing all those Starfinders. And then the band starts playing a song that nobody's heard before. Hello, everyone! Captain Carmine's voice calls out, prompting a deafening roar from the crowd. Hello, Songbird Station! Hello, everyone watching! We love all of you. Today we found out we had some fans who didn't make it here because of a tragedy. The lead singer continues, causing the audience to quiet down. These brave Starfinders were lost in the Scoured Stars systems a few months ago. Their friend brought their holograms here so they could still be with us today. So I want you to get ready to cheer for them. Cheer so loudly that they can hear us, even out in the Scoured Stars. Let's let them know that we love them. At that, the crowd erupts into an even more deafening roar, with people from every corner of the Pact Worlds, the Veskarium and beyond, yelling at the top of their voices. That's right, Captain Carmine cuts through the screaming cheers. Everyone, get ready to cheer one more time, because not only are the missing Starfinders with us here in spirit, their friends are here with us in the flesh as well, and they just saved our concert and Songbird Station! Everyone give it up for the Starfinder Society! The spotlights come back on and just bam, 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 and spot on you. You have approximately 1 minute to do whatever you want, say whatever you want, do whatever you want, individually.
Oh, I have dancing lights. Yes. Good. So yeah, Aletha is literally just going to put on a light show using dancing lights.
Okay.
And like Bojan's just bawling, like going back and forth between trying to say something, crying, and then going, no, my makeup's running. He is overcome. I was gonna be like, maybe I'll cast Grave Word. It's on the robot. That'd be funny. But that's what he does. He can't muster much.
He goes, yeah, Starfinder. And then he'll pull out his lighter.
It's not in the cheek pouch.
I don't want to light on the cheek pouch because you put it back in your legs and they burn yourself.
The plasma torches
The
in the
plasma
cheek.
torch.
Valero do anything?
He's probably like trying to
Oh
stay
yeah,
up.
he's badly damaged.
It's like, yeah.
Valero's like, this is the best day of my life.
Well, I guess he was the gladiator,
So
wasn't
much
he?
Yeah, he
So
was.
yeah, so he probably would do like the gladiators.
And as this like cuts down, the spotlights kind of fade, and the music starts up again, and it is the best concert you have ever been to. Think the end of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey concert. Amazing. Shortly after that song ends, a small little like kind of conveyor robot like comes on and like gestures you to stand on it, and like you all like do epic poses, and you just like go off stage sideways. You're just like, yeah. In the green room, the robot says, "We have a message for you from the band." And you play it and you hear a few voices. They're like, "Hey, we're really sorry. We really actually wanted to come and see. Thank you for everything you've done, but we actually have to be in another star system, and we're already halfway there. Please take this with our gratitude." And like a chest pops open, like a holographic treasure chest appears and pops open, and then real items come out. Inside is an elite stationwear armor with a giant strawberry on the front, a glamored fusion seal, 4 screamer grenades, a Thunderstrike sonic rifle, which looks like Bones Kodo with skulls on it, and like just like full on like not Punisher skull, but like white hand kind of Sauron skull style. Additionally, there is Lashunta Temp Weave that like as it goes through like thunder and lightning goes down, and like as you look closer, there's rain, and then it gets bigger, and it's fist-sized cupcakes just raining down. There's a Thundering Fusion Seal, 4 Screamer Grenades, and an LFD Screamer with 16-bit versions of the band that dance on the outside of the casing. It's a good time. The crowd is ballistic. It's, even in the green room, it's loud. It hurts your ears a little bit. You enjoy the concert, getting to watch it from the screens. It's really kind of hard for you to go out there now because you were part of the band. You get mobbed. And you watch it, and it's a fantastic time. Ziggy's there, Historia's there, and they're kind of crying a little. You get back on the ship after a 4-hour concert, and it's just quiet.
What?
The silence of space lies in stark contrast to the clamor of the concert, and the starry void outside of the starship's view screens is even more striking when compared to the bright pink lights of the quickly vanishing Songbird station. Historia 7 seems relieved by the respite from the noise and the chaos, using the quiet to concentrate on streams of information on her computer. Even Zigvigix seems happy to be away from the crowd. "Today has been a productive day for you, hasn't it?" the Sheeran says, still hopelessly excited by recent events, despite their clear exhaustion. "Uncovering conspiracies, fighting alien technology, and saving Songbird Station? I'm not sure how either you or the band is going to be able to top this next time, but I have faith that you can do it. Good luck." They like kind of half turn and turn back and say, "You know, I haven't felt this way in a long time." They stand there for a moment and then turn around and head back to the cockpit. Before the door closes, they say, "Hey, Historia 7, get some rest." And on the way back, you get an encoded message from Burgundy Bear. There is a very verbose thank you letter. You do notice it's on official stationery. It looks like it was sent from the office of the Packworld's embassy in the Vescarium. And it looks like that Burgundy Bear is a pseudonym for someone high up in that office. And they say, if you ever want to reach me, here's my contact information. The real one. And that's the end of the scenario. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We hope you enjoyed our stream and that you will join us next time. Please see us next week for our Tour of Eternity game. Thank you, and have a fantastic weekend.